Welcome to Backwoods University. Today's class is going to be a quick little class on how to sharpen an axe. Some of the tools that you're going to need is some sort of a clamp or a vise to hold the axe still while you're sharpening it, a metal file, honing stone, some honing solution, and probably be a good idea to wear some gloves while you're doing this so you don't cut yourself. The first step in the process is to secure the axe so it won't move during the sharpening. I used a couple of these clamps. I clamped it to the edge of the workbench here. You might use a vise or a different style clamp or whatever. It just needs to be held firmly so that it won't move during the sharpening process. The first step is you're going to file that edge. You're going to use the file in one direction. Files are meant to work and cut in just one direction. You don't want to go back and forth like this. You'll wreck your file. So you're just going to go across that edge and you'll start feeling it bite in and start taking off a little bit of metal, and you're just going to keep working on that depending on the condition of your axe when you're sharpening it. This may take a little bit of time. If you got a chip in there that you got to file out or whatever. If you're just touching it up, it may only take a little bit of time. So you're going to file that edge, you're going to flip it over, you're going to file the same amount on the other edge and keep it balanced. And once you feel that you've got that sharp enough for your application, then you're going to go at it with the stone. I kind of call these things pucks, I guess because they look like a hockey puck. And you're going to put a little bit of honing oil on there, rub it into the stone. And you're going to use the stone in a circular motion. A circular motion to polish that edge. Again, this may take a little bit of time, but it's not too bad. Get her down nice and sharp to where you feel it's sharp enough. Some guys like to make their axes crazy sharp. I'm not one of those. I just make my axe sharp enough to do what I need to do with it. This one still needs a little bit of work. I mean, it's an axe, it's not a paper cutter, but we can get it a little sharper, and then it should be good to go. One thing I'd like to caution everybody on is using a bench grinder, electric bench grinder. I don't recommend it. It can heat up the steel and mess up the temper of the blade, plus you can do a lot of damage very quickly. I kind of like using the file and then the hand stone. I'm not an expert at axes by any means. I use them, I own them, and I sharpen them using my method here of sharpening. But if you're thinking about using a bench grinder, you may want to think twice because you can wreck a really good axe in a very short period of time. There you have it. That's how I sharpen my axes. I mean, other people might use other methods. And it works for me. I told you it was going to be a short class today. It's Friday, so let's all leave school and enjoy the weekend.